Feels like you're drinking the Kool-Aid now, Mohan.
Which one again?
The liquid can do this Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it taste?
It's delicious.
Flank, huh? Jimmy getting a little active. Ooh, Jimmy getting a little excited.
Jimmy excited.
Jimmy a little too excited.
Moses said take the pistol, put your top 3 strats in the first few rounds.
Said bury them.
Bury them.
Honestly, you wait.
Now you don't.
You wait in apartments, Jimmy, and the pistol's still in a better position than it is right now because MOUZ are only at this moment starting to shuffle slightly towards this B site, banking on Torji going above and beyond. He gets gushed. Smoke lands inside of the windowsill. And with that,
such a different round now.
It's a recovery. But how do you retake?
Yeah. Torji's low, but they do have a kit and they have a smoke. It's always kind of scary.
You've got Spinks already trying to quickly cut a path up from Catwalk into this B bomb site. Bench player gives him a little skin to shoot at, but nothing too much of a commitment here from Liquid. Soon the smoke fades, and when it does, Torji and Spinks come out with
Why are we trying to fade that smoke,
Bench
though?
player trying to keep himself down. Nap, this is
like
a big
we actually
round
had such
for
a
you.
solid
He's
post
on the
plan if we
reload.
didn't force
Shuei's
that.
gotta now bail them out again.
Nice.
And as he peels Spinks off of it, it's a Torji defuse attempt.
Oh,
The knife is
no.
out. A second left. He gets him off, but the defuse comes through in milliseconds.
And it'll be MOUZ to win in the end. Shuhei just looking the wrong direction. There's a version of you casting this game where Liquid have won the round.
No way.
Okay, let's go, Shuhei. Let's go.
I hope he's happy.
A-Rip! A-Rip at
Shuhei
close
has found
call.
the
Oh,
first
shoot!
kill. This is obviously Liquid coming into the fourth fight, still looking to bury MOUZ,
Nice.
despite losing that
Told you I
first
played hockey,
round
chat.
of this.
See, I know how to watch the game.
Decider game. Elimination, folks. 0-3 is an embarrassing
Only
place
hockey
to
fans
be.
know what I'm talking
And
about right
Shuhei
there.
continues
Jacqueline,
to tear
thanks for the
up
2-month
MOUZ
resub.
despite them
Thank you.
winning that pistol. It is just the MP9s left, completely separated on opposite ends of this A site. And honestly, Shuhei could take Jimmy's head off if he keeps this shooting clean.
Wow.
He will.
4 kills for Shuhei.
Pucks on net, bro. Pucks on net.
Fantastic round. We saw him make some great moves on Dust too. They're again one of 2 other teams that even have it feels like have a chance of beating Vitality, like a real one, in the grand final if that happens. And that's MOUZ, who I think in one of their best of 5s. If it was a best of 3, they would have won.
Correct.
So
No,
yeah, we go back to Lisbon. They won 2 of the first 3 maps.
Yep.
After getting 13-0'd.
You know, feels like this is one of those moments where the format could have played into their favor, but you got to get there first.
Yeah, you got to get there first.
And, well, MOUZ are getting there despite only having come into this with 1 player surviving last round. The mid walk-up was way less electric from Team Liquid, and it's in that slower tempo that they kind of throw this one away.
Kind of interesting. They made it feel like a fake for a second. Nerds came in and shot.
Those free rifles haven't done them all too much good.
Final best of 5? No.
40 seconds, you could continue to wait out and hope that maybe MOUZ understaffed this B site, but for right now, they're going to keep the majority locked in. Spinks along the bench wall. Jimmy to take first.
Oh, he got spotted. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he comes back at it, and it's clean. MOUZ, only 1 survivor in that last round. They win this with much less than what Liquid had to offer. Choose.
That was not the case before, but in true Ticketmaster fashion, they're wanting to squeeze every dollar they can.
Oh, Jimmy, that's
No, this is actually common Ticketmaster tactic, actually, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
So that's good to get the job done. Oh, drive by from the Tech 9 of Shuhei again.
Yeah, they do this. They don't. If they don't encourage scalping, they don't let you do it at all until the very last week, where then they can try to get a couple pennies out of everybody.
Comes up with a clean headshot, and now Naf is put to a clutch. You have seen many clutches from Naf, just not in recent months.
Come on,
but this
they're low.
1v2 is separate duels, and that M4 needs
no,
to get
no,
fuck! Roland to come back around the side of Pillar and push MOUZ to the 3-1 lead early.
It's Vegas. Probably some allergy or some shit.
A strong answer back to Scarab. Ooh, that's nice a shot. Man, Shuhei as an individual right now.
Fighting for it.
Gonna break the work. How we feeling?
We're talking about an in-game leader that's taken
better than I did after map 1. Not great after map 2.
Though was close this entire time, and then when any sort of help for Shuhei emerges, that's Xerxin to hold it back. So man advantage with that kill. Xerxin just freed up to tear them apart piece by piece. And Brawler's gonna keep it tucked in for Ticket, but Ultimate hits a zinger of a headshot.
My Operator, who doesn't really up, he just kind of rifles.
Oh! You could just take the fight.
They just keep on fighting from both sides. Spinks, 100 health, has had enough.
I hate this
A little
team.
fight out of Team Liquid inside that site made you think maybe man disadvantage didn't mean much, but MOUZ will not stop winning.
And they are still faking. It's actually a pretty good pace for this B split. It's that ladder room player, that's what matters.
Right, but that ladder room player is Spinks, and Torzi gets his one. Jimmy looking to get into the action, but Spinks is just soaking up all the frags as they tiptoe their way towards that doorway.
And this is a big reason why MOUZ found so much success on Mirage.
However, the split, Twist is able to get out from the apartment. If he can join forces with Ultimate, if that bomb can push its way up, then there's still a way back to this round, but he's got 20 seconds to surpass this angle inside of Connector, and a drop shot is not what he could afford. Spinks is still locked in on top of this ladder. 3 kills to his name, finally dropped to the no-scope, but the clock decides this one, and that is all Spinks again.
I keep repeating myself with this type of stuff, Sean, but I'll say it again. Like,
fantastic dust.
Do I expect Liquid to necessarily make a playoff run? No, but there are like levels. Ooh, nice. There are levels to things. Like,
sure, why not?
Wow, that actually is.
I guess nuke counts a little bit, but
contrast their scores right now: 0-7, 14-4. Zertian from top palace is going to get the first one. Twist down. This is a full gun round coming out of Liquid. This half is just flying by, and yet still they're trying to get in, and there's the first. Could be the hardest. Nertz on the board. Still 3 defenders to topple. Gets that bit of vision over towards jungle. He finds his second kill now. Hands busy. Bomb plants in. And Ultimate with a chance, but his counterpart is already hunting from that top rope of Ticket, and it's support behind Torzi. Oh, missed shot from the Hungarian. Reopens this for Ultimate. He's on the prowl, hits him for 90, and this is such a much-needed clutch from Ultimate, denied as Torzi gets the better of him in the end of that head-to-head. 8-1 MOUZ, the winning ways don't stop.
Such a Mirage specialist.
Getting picture-in-picture is the game close to finishing.
Even when he was playing on ends.
I've been avoiding it because I don't really want to do it too much for the best of 3 Supra.
Right now, will that slow Spinks down a bit?
He's going to stay here.
At current pace of this game, I have a strong feeling we'll be able to get to that game.
15-4 off of rifles, dominating with the rifles. Then you put him on an op, and it's one of the few rounds where he actually gets nothing done. So
he was just suffering from getting bored, it felt like.
Looks like MOUZ put a muzzle on him. Now all of a sudden grouped up inside Connector, it's okay. Primary offer could still save it. Might have to now. As all 3 remaining players of Team Liquid join up inside this A site, Shuhei remains, keeping Torzi locked into the corner, gonna make sure he's not allowed to exit. And so we put Jimmy in a clutch.
I double the rounds here.
He does good work. 1 kill already, looking for the con play next. And if there's somebody over towards site, so be it. Shuhei takes control of the situation yet again. That was a feature of him on MOUZ back in the day as well. When they would struggle, sometimes you get those Shuhei top performances. Trying to wield it against them and continues to tear it up. If nobody else is going to step up, then Shuhei will. 12-8.
No kidding. There's one guy playing to win, it's him.
Oh my god, keep it going, come on!
That's all a mid, one by himself.
Let's
Jimmy
go.
will supplant Spinks' position over in ladder.
For the love of God.
Now the oppressive smokes come in. One inside of Connector. He gets some info back, he'll die. No one there to trade
Best
it,
player
actually,
dead.
Somehow.
Yeah, there's an Opera top middle. Ultimate
We're
gets
so
a
back,
chance
hold
to
on.
trade because Torzi decides to take a step out through Connector. And Jimmy can't control it inside the windowsill.
There we go.
So another round set up for success by Shuhei.
That's why they signed this kid for his fragging.
Oh yeah.
That's what Liquid needed all the time.
Just another fragger.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And, well, 4 rounds was the best possible outcome for Liquid. They might be able to at least get that. Maybe.
Yeesh. But when push comes to shove, MOUZ decide to push harder. And it was looking like they had bottlenecked Team Liquid at the top of middle, but they get away. The attackers,
reset action, 4v3. Don't hate it. Let's go. Do you see him go under? Oh, okay.
Zertian and Spinks down.
Doesn't really matter anymore.
A hell of a half for Spinks by the end of it.
Nice.
16-7 his final score. And with Shuhei dead, now Liquid lack firepower.
They both do.
True. Nerds and Twist, 4 and 3 kills is brutal. Oh my, did he kill at it?
Collateral with the scout would have been great damage.
Nice.
Nerds kind of pushed.
Come on.
But able to catch his. It's low HP on the remaining 3. This
Please
is
don't get one before
a winnable 1
by
versus
Brolin
4
with a MP9.
1 kill already in his back pocket. Brolin trying to just peel that Opper off of the apps, waiting for the smoke to fade, and then it's a Hail Mary attempt here from Brolin, not working with a kit. He's going to get the headshot onto Ultimate. Incredibly low health for these 3 last players.
No kit, right?
So Brolin just continues to try to push his luck up against the bomb. Again, no kit, and that's going to spell disaster for him. 4 rounds for Team Liquid. Shuhei drags them over that line.
But even if
Are
Liquid
you okay?
win, it would only increase
Yeah,
their
I'm alright,
odds
man.
slightly. MOUZ,
I'm alright.
they love Mirage. Now they just have to prove they can be consistent.
Just getting tortured by North American Counter-Strike.
Clean shot from Ultimate. 1 bullet, 1 kill.
Come on.
Twist
Come on. Holy shit.
Just lay down.
Let's go.
Inside A site.
Get his ass!
3 rounds to finish off the first half.
Oh.
And a pistol for a CT side.
Now we're
Come
talking
on!
Liquid.
Trying to be inspired with what Shuhei was able to offer. Brolin finds his 2K entry as well. In-game leaders locking horns as Torji.
So not a great start to this round, huh? Not ideal.
Keeps MOUZ comfortably standing 5v3. They've foregone the op early. That's fine.
Gamble stack. A.
Oh, it was excellent.
Shoot your
High-low
best
spray
shot.
transfer there
Yeah,
for
I don't hate
Brolin.
this call. I don't hate this mid round.
Just going to talk about him as a caller.
I don't
you
like
know,
that Naf's
how much this would
ticket
mean
with
to
an
him, you know,
MP9
take
though,
out
but
Shuhei,
I know why
especially
they
if
didn't
things
go
got
in. They
tense.
couldn't go into window that late. He's trying to just not
Unless we
totally
forget
feed.
that he can frag too.
But this could be it. Oh my god, he
Russian took his eye off the crosshair for 1 second.
Naf wins that with an
MP9
MP9. I mean,
code!
that's a hell of a duel to take.
Yo, that's
and
bomb!
Shuhei
Stay alive, you
now has
fucker!
deep control on ramp.
Wow,
Works
They might run it
the
back.
from
They might run it back
50
because
seconds.
He
Naf
knows
got the
that
kill.
Spinks is running away from this. They've got 2 players in the ramp, but they're coming back.
They're
Spinks
charging
is-
No.
Oh, super wide swing from Shuhei.
Oh, God.
Naf, remember, low health because of that awkward duel. Trying to keep Jimmy out of this.
How
with
can Naf save this? He's got a hard decision to make.
swings.
Oh.
Tries to get that bomb down, not able to do it. And Twist, sitting at ticket, has to just watch the hope of this round go up in flames.
That was so nice from Jimmy, right? So these mid rounds are the most tricky.
How often do you make it to level 5? I don't know, man. I don't keep track, but you can see the
Brolin
record
gets
on there if
punished.
you want. Thanks to the 200 bits of hour.
There, they know that MOUZ have continued with the top mid control.
in round 16, but now Twist is stuck in that corner.
He is. He has no smoke.
Alright, Shadow, 25 gifted.
And sometimes it's like
Oh god, I'm scared.
Tries to
probably
heal out.
escape.
And there he
Nowhere
goes.
to run, nowhere to hide, doesn't have the utility to bail, no teammate to offer a flashbang. Again, the only smoke is still for Naf on B. And so MOUZ may have lost a player in bottom middle, but they then reclaim it with the kill on Twists. Nerds waiting, gets offered a duel,
Okay,
and
nice.
best Zertion
Nice.
without taking damage. This is good.
That was really early.
Huge
Yeah,
reposition.
Zertion and Window
Goes over towards Market to just keep eyes on
isn't
that murder
quite
hole,
a
but
tell,
as he reels
but I think
backwards,
Liquid's
he's
realizing
allowing
what's going on.
Fortnite to get
Oh,
at
nice.
this A bomb site. Ultimate freed up to go for a deeper peek because CT
Nice.
is so effectively held by Nerds, and so they're turned away. MOUZ thought they had a recovery going with that kill on Twists, and now at this point, it's just Spinks hoping to hang on to the AK. Liquid are keeping this close.
We talked about this. That's not good.
Oh, fast moves from Ultimate. We see him climb up into Catwalk, freeze
This
Naf
coach
off
is
of the
pissing
op.
me off. What is he noting over there? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing with that notebook, huh? Hey,
Brolin, who in the first gun round got
Was
that
that about
double
me?
entry out of middle, has been
I did my
stopped
part.
since.
With the guns that are available, it comes down to this AK, but that's
Nice.
already withdrawn from the rounds. Ultimate's doing an excellent job, man. He was
Ultimate really got online
super
during
solid
that
on
nuke
nuke
game,
as well.
man. Yeah.
A flash there that Torji's decided to still hang on to, so that's not how they try to get Spinks around the corner. Looking to just take up positions in connector,
shit.
but in trying to do so, Ultimate freed up. That's his triple kill this round. And so Torji, all that was left.
This is kind of insane, man.
Twister Nerds
Kinda
fully getting
thriving
online here
multiple
with
targets taking
man.
those fights. Deep peek from Ultimate again. He is being weaponized.
Got naded by his
so
teammate for
well.
37, I
From
think.
Nuke to now Mirage.
Yeah, he has taken a lot of liberties.
On
and it's working.
bias to Liquid.
But now
First
Naf's
time
gotta
watching?
step up
Yeah, of course.
when it absolutely matters. 2 players in front of him. He's got a crossfire set towards Arch, but that player's also concerned. Twist. Oh, his nade goes too far. Naf lines up 2 backs. Easy targets, and he does what he has to, killing both.
But Twist gets out of the way because they've got one coming up, Cat.
Ultimate's able to move through the marketplace, so it's even
Cat,
easier than that.
you know it.
Zershin trying to catch a target in backside, nobody to shoot at. And so we hit a minute mark. Ultimate ends with 3 kills on this round. Kicks it off, and you're telling me Liquid don't feel this?
Oh, come on, hit this one. Deceptive shot from Ticket, man. Nice.
And again, and Ultimate right here offering them.
Nice!
Oh my god, the no-scope headshot because he is unstoppable.
Deagle!
Out. Clean sweep, a lead for Liquid after an 8-1 start for MOUZ.
Come the fuck on! True.
All that
That's it.
mattered was the major.
Thank you.
Swing out for Brolin, set up by the flash.
Okay. Oh.
Tapping back into that early success he had, but who's up? It's Naf. Hanging onto this B site with nothing. A very fast answer coming out of MOUZ now. The moment they lose that lead, the moment the reality of this desperate situation sinks in, we go tied at double digits.
All right.
Yeah, MOUZ was looking at fucking Liquid like they were
Challenge bottom.
some nuggies earlier.
Trying to get Ultimate active again.
They
just
Brolin
missed timing.
so many times here.
He's going for the fight top middle, actually decides to double back. And as he peeks into a spray of bullets, walks away with 15 health. Could get chased. Could get chased by Zershin. You know he's got that killer instinct, but as he jumps up, Nerds is going to deny it. Team Liquid, 5v2.
Oh, I can't help but feel like that was a little obvious. Nerds does such a good job of watching it. Why wouldn't you? You have to escort your op out of mid. Dominant rounds back and forth, but more for Liquid, it looks like. Torzy fanning the map. He'll get spotted.
Careful.
Brolin. They don't want to get too tunnel vision. That op gets turned around.
Only answer comes out of Brolin, and it comes way too Liquid 2 away.
It's the perfect formula. You cannot let all these underpass kills go if you're MOUZ.
Nerds is inside connector, given a gift as Zershin will be killed yet again. There is no entry coming out for MOUZ until Jimmy gets a chance into the action.
What the hell? Not even flaming. Did you guys know? Were you guys telling me?
Corner of connector, Nerds keeps
I feel like the casters on mention. I didn't even notice.
There's tons of pressure right now, Twist under balcony. As they're coming up connector, there's some decisions to be made, but there's still 3 players here from the CT side.
The split is no doubt in position, but it all boils down to the timing, to the trigger, to who hits first, and there it is. Torzy catches it from middle, and with Nerds gone, Spinks feels like he's got space to get around connector, but Ultimate is everywhere, and Twist continues to tear up the other side of this bomb site. It's now Ultimate on his own. Naf's gonna be the late arrival. Torzy's still floating that bomb out towards mid.
Turns.
30 seconds, and he gets it up into jungle at the very least. Naf prying eyes into that A site.
No.
Flash over top of connector, and he's gonna blind Torzy.
Nice.
Ultimate continues to hit these critical shots, and Torzy's pinched. 15 now. How does he get out? He does it.
Ultimate, you're insane. Holy shit.
Collapse. 3 ops in the end. Wandering
Ultimate
around
with the
looking for their
deagle.
Opportunities. They're trying not to get too excited, but after this comeback, you can't.
I told you he's good with it.
Shot.
Oh my
pounding starts to
God,
feel
what the
real
fuck?
here
That was a
if you're
Galil.
Liquid. But Nerds on top of the stairs, hoping now he
just
can
got
pull
one.
off this site on his own because it feels like they're coming. They throw caution to the wind, and MOUZ hit this hard. Spinks has got that entry, but you still, yet again, have Ultimate on this position.
Could be decent mid.
And as he tries to pepper that planter with util, it's going to be Naf to try to come and help out. Damage done on desertion doesn't make this any easier now for MOUZ. Their major is on the line.
No way he hits this, right?
He's waiting, and if he pops up again, it could be. He allocates Naf to it instead. The rifle to hold him back. He's still just trying to scour it, but no movement any longer. Hoping instead the connector player locks this in. Finally, the bane of their mirage goes down.
That's not where it's planted.
And so Naf and Twist to join forces. Time is ticking so fast, though. They gave Ultimate that chance to catch an opening, and instead, MOUZ close in on overtime.
All right, round 24,
unironically,
baby. MOUZ fight back.
Actually, a decent way to lose the round. Not even saying that. Look at the money's 38.50 across the board on MOUZ.
Last round when he came out of Palace.
They're literally just going,
God. Now he doesn't
They're
have
just going to run straight at Naf.
And there are 5 guys coming in his direction.
Nice nade.
It's his roughest season. And it's the round with more pressure than any other. He can't afford to go down with nothing, so he'll get the better of the entry and finds that wrap back around.
Nice!
Classic
Stay alive, but nice try. Good job. Literally did. That was as good as he got 2 solo B.
You've got Shuhei waiting for a chance, but hands no longer busy. Bomb
still might not be enough because the setup was just so out of place. That's not Naf's fault though. Nope. Not this run.
Kills on ultimate scoreboard. He will charge that off into the
yeah, that was just their setup was playing for mid.
Oh, it is nothing but a ruse. It's a resurgence led by Torzy. He called for
I don't know.
And they find it.
They open up the discussion again.
20-month reset, thank you.
And it's slightly, it was very successful now for MOUZ. They get 2 for 1.
Fuck, man.
And the fact Spinks gets out of there as well.
Season, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Can we get some nice ones from
trying to find a solution to the struggles on this T side, just hasn't been able to get entries.
Dude, ultimate is still going, man. Ultimate on the AK, Naf on the op, as we all expected.
They know.
I mean, these pauses have been fruitful for MOUZ in the past, but this one, lets the PT join forces.
Nice.
This one, ultimate gets into the action, and Naf on that off brings him back.
No!
He can't do it with the AK. Brolin's time to shine.
Oh, baby Brolin. He saves the day here in overtime.
Man.
Jungle player is the most important CT on the map. They're going to take first contact versus a lot of fights. Exertion couldn't get the better of him. Another great
Still
flank.
going.
That's
Come on.
33 and 13.
Knows another player's in that connector corner. And they're signing up for a challenge offered over to him. Brolin's going to get held back. Spinks catches the Nerds frag, then Jimmy's able to activate out the ramp. Now it's just these last 2 A players trying to push out, but you need enough time to go get bomb.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, it's burning. Overwatched by Twist.
Oh my god, great job living. How?
This is gonna have to be a Hail Mary here. Throw caution to the wind. Get aggressive and take this out of the hands of Liquid. But Twist from on top of that bomb has, hold on, not enough.
Wait, there's a chance for him to get this bomb and try to plant.
He's got just enough on that clock, and it's low health ultimate. A single bullet from either gun from Spinks. Fakes it out, elicits the peek. Now Spinks has got to chase him down.
He doesn't bite. Ultimate will not get tricked.
You're insane!
No play to
How
win.
the fuck did Naf die?
Spinks thinks he'll come to him. It's tough though because of the economy, because of the overtime money at the major. We've got a fl0m on the field.
Twist got 2. Twist got 2.
Throw it out the window. It's just Twist, double kill, easy. Although Naf
They're looking for Naf. They're looking for Naf.
Arch instead.
Nice,
Naf. Good. He's starting to step up
One
as
more.
this game goes on. Naf with a double
Holy
kill.
shit.
A second double inside this B site. And
Nice
that was those
moves.
off shots whiff. It is Team Liquid, 14-13 lead.
Yeah, they tried to now pull in what they brought on the last round of regulation with that
having
B
a terrible
rush.
series.
Started off with the mid control, but they lose
But the
two
last
players
2
as
B
they're
hits.
trying it. Twist handles it from Cat.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Now take that to T side. Take that to fucking T side. Let's go.
I don't know about...
They're letting that situation take place too often. Now we switch over.
Sershin already inside Con. Could just lean back, but now he's pinched. Ooh, survives the test of Shuhei, who was lights out across the T side for MOUZ when it came to these mid openings. Nerds, Twists, both a kill apiece.
Now it's Jimmy.
Man advantage on the lowest performing player for the MOUZ squad. Inside shot out of Twist.
This is for 15.
Freed from the shackles of leadership. He just tears it up inside of B, and Ultimate will put that bomb down. MOUZ let Liquid secure 3 rounds in a row at the close of their first half in regulation.
Bro, it's 10 KOT.
And that road leads us here.
Oh, don't hunt early, but like,
they lose it,
also hunt.
Next round, the money won't matter at all.
Oof.
What is this moment?
He doesn't get it.
Oh, he doesn't.
But they can still follow through with the plan. The idea's in position.
They have 3.
Nothing
They have 3.
changes that. Kills come out for MOUZ.
They know he's jail
Jimmy
still.
has not moved a muscle. He is locked in against this wall.
Okay, I thought they knew he was jail.
Over towards Cat. Ultimate wants the peek from Market first. Nade! It gets the job done to put Roland into the clutch. 15 on the clock. He jumps down for the bomb, swaps guns. Can he pull this out of the hat?
Oh, he just sticks it. Holy fuck. Oh, he dodged it.
He baits out the shots and they'll pinch him.
Whoa, Brolin's alone.
This is MOUZ holding their nerve in the face of elimination.
Roland's alone.
He's alone and he's dead.
They're not running just yet.
What's this setup?
They're immediately going back around through spawn. Torzy, it's an emergency moment for him.
This is where Ultimate did all of his heavy lifting. And now Torzy, the counter.
Okay, thanks for 37 with primer. Thank you.
Utility makes it awkward. He offers up the angle. He puts a smoke down in front of him to create some ambiguity, to pop it open to challenge, but his teammates are dropping like flies. 6 consecutive playoffs throughout this season for MOUZ, all while shu-hei had to watch from home, and they will continue to fight for it at the major. Because in the blink of an eye, Team Liquid's hope of closing in the first overtime disappears. You had an open sight, and now all Nerds needs to do is kill the last 2, but that's too much to ask. It is all fight from Torji.
shu-hei, let's
There's
see
like
if he
no
gets
other
pushed.
explanation.
Yeah, they're up close. No one there to trade that.
Spink set up
What is
early,
it? What's the fucked up
Nerds
version
lets
of
him
it?
know that he's down here.
They
That's gonna
snatch
keep
victory
Zerxin
from the
kind of
jaws
floating
of
bottom
defeat, or
connector.
they
Very
snatch
risky
defeat
for
from the jaws
Nerds,
of
but
victory.
he's
I don't
gotta keep
fucking
it out
know.
Mid.
It's one of those. You know what I'm saying. That's Liquid.
The frag grenade from Spinks was the open door for Zerxin
Okay.
to get up into
Well, we're
kinetic.
4v4 somehow
He just
in the
barely
weirdest
got
way
out of dodge. I don't
possible.
know
Hold
if
on.
you saw him, but it looks like he's laser focused on this position.
And Spinks has been phenomenal.
Clutching defeat
One
from
of
the
the
jaws of
sickest
victory.
individual
yeah.
rounds last.
But this is transforming into an A play. They've got a connector.
Oh, he
and
tries to
Spinks
slide
Nice.
out.
down.
Twist
Okay.
gets the kill over towards B site. Meanwhile, slide up.
Oh my
through
God.
gun, and all the entries going well here for Liquid all across the map.
That was so hard to read.
The tug of war back and
Guys,
forth. is
it's
gonna
totally
leave them
coming. Just
scratching
stay
their
B.
heads. They are
Torji,
on the
please stay the
wrong
fuck
bomb
away.
site.
It had all the makings of
Stay
a
the
B
fuck
attack.
away.
Torji
Okay,
runs in,
thank you.
Ultimate hits his, and now it is across
Ultimate
the
is
board.
35
A success
and
story
17.
to start OT2 for Liquid. Torzi drops. This is different.
Oh, Brolin alone again on the A ramp. They look like they're going to come out pretty soon.
Okay.
Oh, he's right behind him in connector.
This time, Torzi's nowhere to be found, nowhere nearby to save this. And you can still see the scars of Torzi's last time holding this position. They're worried that he's over there. It's not the case. They try to go for that Brolin solo hold with no real support, but as Team Liquid kind of stall out and slow down, it does give timings over. It's just not in the middle of that push, which means bomb planted, something they
Come
couldn't
on.
have achieved
Keep it going,
last time.
Ultimate. Keep it going,
In
bro.
what could have been the best chance to close, Liquid given extra space. The last thing MOUZ should be offering over. Utility comes out from Ticket. Ultimate loses his line. Zerxin's gonna get the retake going from
Let's go.
T-Spawn. Ultimate, because he loses that angle, decides to push his luck. Jimmy doing the exact same thing. We've got CTs inside the site now,
Good
but
trade.
Torch is dropped, and that Zerxin flank all for naught. Team Liquid gunning for a flawless T-side.
Not even saying you guys were necessarily wrong for the criticism, but it is also cinema.
Lineup. Oh,
I thought he was about to
barely
get
gets
both.
out of that one. 24 points of health.
But shu-hei, look, he's going to go meet him. That's what he's
When he's
looking
your B
for.
anchor, Dre, and he did his
Gets
job
the duel he was
both
looking
times.
for, but
Oh,
loses that fight versus
God.
Brolin. As Jimmy decides to just full commit to this corner. Molotov goes beyond him. Eventually, we're gonna get Nerds getting active.
what?
He wins the off fight.
Hold that,
and
Torji.
now is the
Hold
support
that.
System. Now
No!
it's only Jimmy.
Yes!
As you'd anticipate, the trade comes out. On the brink of 40 kills.
Come on!
Put that bomb down.
That wasn't the offer. 39 for Ultimate.
Nerds is allowed to lock into the corner. The op turns. It is right
Oh, he
there,
tagged
primed for
him.
the taking. Only
And he saw the
37
other one.
damage. He gets tagged up even further now. Deep utility. This is an awkward spot for Ultimate.
Fuck.
And Brolin's gonna get it going. Nerds is afforded the space over towards Arch. And as
Oh, he
Brolin
didn't hear him
swings,
right.
He gets the better of the
No
damage.
kid, no
but
kid.
Nerds up close. He's got to track it, and he can't stop it. Brolin grabs
picked
the
up a
kid,
kid. Fuck.
and he will run for that bomb to give them
His
a
audio
hope,
was
a
not-
shred of hope.
not good
as
right
they
there. I
will
don't know what
take
happened.
back to the T side in an attempt to still best Liquid.
Ultimate
He's
is
got it just in
literally
time,
going
and it's on
crazy,
the way
man.
to the kit.
It was quick. Like
Gotta
I
commit
just
spot
want
here for
FaZe in
shu-hei.
the
We have
playoffs. So like,
Nerds
it was a
in
good
safe
result.
spot
But
inside the window.
comparing today's games versus others,
They beat the
ooh,
off shot out. Now Ultimate's wounded. shu-hei with nothing. Fast Palace pop. They're going to try to just barrel
Nice.
down into it. And Ultimate, even though he's low health, will still continue
keep it going, keep it going.
to make them show.
Oh!
That is a gnarly
Hold
repeat.
that,
into
Torji!
the
Hold that, Jimmy!
You want it? Come get it!
Fuck,
Ultimate
he kept
finally
going.
dropped at the hands of Spinks.
42
To
kills.
surpass that 30 kill count, barring
42
Ultimate. Sitting pretty,
kills.
42 kills, and 3 of them here in this round. This critical moment to get that 18th. And as they cross that open road,
Jesus
they look
Christ.
for their plant, the
Oh.
recovery in full effect. Twist pushes out, and MOUZ still with other ideas.
Oh my, they are
Not one
fighting
kill
an
happened that was
absolute
not
titan at
Ultimate's
the
that
moment.
round,
I
man.
can't believe Ultimate can have that much impact from Ticket. 17-17, 18 to go on to another overtime, 19 to win it.
That's the power of the one round they win in the last half. Denying a full sweep, ultimate active this time. We've seen him peek into underpass before, but Torchi's sitting there waiting for him.
That's the golden idea, right? They've never punished him for doing it.
It's a 5v4
yeah, ultimate's been getting that the whole game.
They might see someone walking back into it.
Torchi not scoped.
Oh, shot gets missed.
It's going to be a what could have been moment, and Spinks is able to capitalize. They were not ready for that player, boosted up already.
Crouched into that spray control, beautiful.
We said no full sweeps in overtime yet, but MOUZ could be on the brink of one. Convert this 5v3. Take a big
Nerds wasn't ready for the fight, but then once he got it, he tried to force it because they were down.
To finish. Zershin catches twist up inside of connector, and Shuhei will be left running the other direction. This is MOUZ's round to play with 40 seconds, all options open, total control of the map.
This is suddenly the moment in the game where it actually feels like MOUZ now have, after so much time, figured out the answers to their problems. Their approach on mid was way better. They punish Ultimate, who's been having it too easy going into underpass opping. And now with 20 seconds, okay, Shuhei dies. Nafly's alone, they know he's a B player. It's a Hail Mary and he'll go down.
Zershin takes to the ladder, and we have Twist just locked in on this wall. No util, just the Famas to the back of the heads. They're fighting for it as Shuhei's SMG connects.
Nice!
Gets a triple!
What the fuck?
And as Jimmy sits over towards the rim,
oh
his
my
team has
God!
gone up in flames. There's no way we do this again!
And the scout headshot through the wall from Ultimate from Tigger. I've never seen so much impact.
Don't fuck around and find out. Pre-rolls turn off in 11 minutes. So in 11 minutes, if you for some reason leave and come back, you're going to get clapped with one.
They may have taken it to a trophy lift.
You're all good if you're already in here. You're fine. Let's get 50, my goat. Ultimate new nifty. True.
Nerds, I think is a really great solution. They still got to find exertion.
White swing straight into him. Shuhei gets smashed. Zershin's positioning, catching them off. He has had his hands full on the attack, but not this round. Finally put down by Naf, 99 damage as he just presses his luck out through that jungle. What a resurgence in this one out of MOUZ.
It's a little bit crazy to think that I think
has already seen himself on a scout in
Naf is basically.
So
I'm not saying Naf's been playing great. The fact that Liquid has been playing for this A-bomb site the whole time, and it's gone so horrendously insane.
Already on the brink of connector.
Nice Willie, exquisite Willie.
Scoped up on that ramp. He has done wonders from this position. He'll try again.
That's free.
Keep it going,
Perfect
man.
kill onto Brolin, who hits the dirt 2 rounds in a row. Zershin, though, already up through connector. Damages Shuhei, takes away the support system. Nertz is going to put his name into it. Spinks from over top of the stairs. As we do lose that Opper inside sight, it falls to Naf to clutch it. He gives himself a bit of room to work by killing Spinks first. Opens up his route, but look at this post plant from MOUZ. Opposite sides of the bomb site. And it's a plant on default, which means this is not for Torji. If he misses a shot uncharacteristically, then that CT could cross. He's gonna hold that angle first. It's right on the other brink.
He's still going.
Molotov over to the bench.
That was Nori's reaction to Ultimate scoreline that I just pointed out.
Not able to get himself the multi-kill. They swarm down through it. Twist tests
oh,
the smoke.
Come on,
he
Twist.
Himself a second, then over from that doorway, here comes Spinks. He's got the answer already. Man
he missed the
advantage
jump.
still for Liquid. Bomb scooped up by Torzi. Tries to plant it default, and Shuhei still a bit of a gap back from the site. Now as Spinks has smokes in front of him, he's got a teammate down behind, and it's Liquid to try to press their luck. They will get it. That one round, that one saving grace, the lifeline in OT.
Yep.
Here we are. Mirage, welcome back to the server.
Yeah, Ultimate has almost 50 kills.
Sorry, where were we?
20 and 19 as we get into this. And the Liquid got one at the tail end just now on CT side.
All right, no rest for the wicked, I guess, huh? Straight back into the thick of it. We get first kill to the favor of MOUZ.
Very useful for Zershin to kill him specifically. That guy's been the bane of his existence.
First to 22 for the win.
Oh!
No way.
Excuse
That's a bit of an accuracy that plays into his favor. Looks like he bends that bullet around the side. Huge for Spinks to recover.
They don't know his
double.
side. They don't know Brolin's side.
Down, but Shuhei slipped the net. Even though his teammate dies with bomb towards connector, at least he gets the free kill back, and he's going to know damn well that Spinks was over towards that jungle.
Getting this bomb back, though, is going to be its own issue. Off coming in. Torzy gets that kill.
Ultimate's tried so fucking hard to just like
ready to rock in
keep
mid
this
as
team
well, but it's number
afloat.
strong on that ramp. Nert's a little
Everybody's
late to
just trying to
Palace.
poke more holes in the ship,
Eventually
though.
getting into that, excuse me, it's NAF. And now they're already going to test it, so they will just try to swing it out into the A site. Brolin leaning back just starts dropping the full belt of utility. And while they take a look at the site, there's nobody actually emerging from any of these corners.
This underpass lurk is so late, it gives Liquid outs. They can't just be coming up on this A split with nothing else. But they've got to plant before these smokes come up, and Twist gets killed before he can release his.
Brolin finds ultimate in the process.
The bomb's down at A ramp.
3v5, it's going to take a hero. A beyond belief heroic moment for Liquid, or this one goes up in smoke. MOUZ pushed to their absolute limits, but the mutiny continues with Shuhei marooned here in Austin, where any sign of Liquid's success is nothing but a mirage.
But
Liquid did the most fucking Liquid thing possible. They didn't just lose. They made me for a second think they wouldn't, and then they lost.
Amazing try from Ultimate as well.
Because fuck me, that's why.
50 kills in that